everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Ni no Kuni. In the last episode, we finished up on all of the side quests here in Hamlin. In this episode, we're going to metamorph our Sprog Cog, get one of our stamp merit rewards, get some equipment, and then we're going to head to the palace, see what we can do there. Oh, and we didn't technically do all the side quests. There's that one, but we can't get to that area yet. So, let's move on. And why is this guy... Why are you here? Did you want something? Some rotten swine gave me a shove in the back during the procession. I nearly fell into the prince's train. That sucks. Did you just want someone to complain to? So I gotta go? This is really awkward. We're just gonna walk over here for a moment. Oh god, he's following us. Let's just get out of here before we do anything. Is he gone? Yeah, I think he's gone. Okay. So, Sprog Cog, Coget. You are a twin sun, so I will give you a sun drop. Become a hot cog. Oh, shoot. That's another fire familiar. Well. Although it can become other forms that aren't fire, I guess. So maybe I'll keep her around. I'm not too thrilled about Coget being more fire. Actually, you know what? I can just look it up. What its other forms are, so I know off the bat. Becomes superconductor or a cog denser next. I'll have to keep it as pure fire for now, though. Which is a bit troubling. Babs is my current fire user on Swain's team. And I did want her to stay in the fire section. I mean, the only other form she can become is, like, the Scruffian, which gives her a poison move, a physical move, and an electric move, but I was hoping to keep her in fire, since she's based on Babzilla and her favorite Pokemon is Arcanine, and it would be a fire dog in a similar color scheme. You know what, I'm gonna put you back and I'm gonna get the robot. Well, I mean, that's a bit, not presumptuous. What's the word I'm looking for? No, yeah, I guess presumptuous would work, wouldn't it? Goodbye. Now let's retrieve a robot. Let's see. You have Psych Up, so I'm not going to get you. Because we already have a full Psych Up party on Swain. I need to give him something that can defend itself. Which is why Tinny Tim fits. And I know for a fact he gets an electrical move, so it's, in the sense of diversity, it is a good move. Fortunately, he's not exactly the strongest. Wow! 2 accuracy when I give him the woodcutter. Damn. Okay, we're not giving him a woodcutter axe. Because that's just downright depressing, that accuracy level. I might want to go outside and get him some training if that's the case. Jesus! Anyway, we need to get our reward. I suppose I could, instead of getting the discount, get the experience buff instead to help him out, but at the same time, if I get the discount right now, the Cheap Jack, it'd probably be better to get Cheap Jack in the long run, because then I can get equipment for cheaper, which means more equipment in my roster. Then again, I don't know how much the discount is. I mean, for all I know, it's like a flat rate of 10 gold gone off every purchase. Or it could be a 10% off every purchase. I don't know off the top of my head. Actually, I didn't know. I wouldn't have known even if I had thought about it. I'd have to look it up, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I suppose I can compare the video from last time and this one to see what they are, but I don't really see much of a difference in the way of... Yeah, I'm gonna grab that guardsman axe. Although, I could also get defensive stuff. Or I could get the piercing fangs for... Ooh, so many choices! So many choices! I think I'm gonna get the guardsman axe. That way, I can shift down all of the axes. Okay, and I have 1,200 left. I could buy a soldier smock. And no other weapon, yeah? No other weapon, okay. I could buy another set of piercing fangs, or I could buy the soldier smock for, Wrath and Go-Go. Well, one or the other. Or I could buy the grunt shield. I do like the prospect of occasional auto-blocking. I think that's... I don't have enough money. Never mind! That wasn't an option on the table. I'm an idiot. Kagul. Strangers tend to stay away from those who wear this unsettling ghoulish hair... ghost hair coat. How do you get a ghost's hair? Now I'm contemplating how the hell this works. It's one thing, like, if you get a cloak of any other thing's hair, because that's a physical body, but ghosts are ethereal. How would you pluck ghost hair to make that... I can't even begin to fathom it. Anyway, soldier smock. A light garment worn by Hamlin grunts for training. Its flattering cut makes it popular among fashionistas as well. Do I want to get that, or do I want to get piercing fangs? 2 attack, 18, 5 attack. You know what? I'm getting the piercing fang. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for it. I'm getting the piercing fang. With these prices, we must be raving mad! Come again soon! Okay. So, see, I have woodcutter and an iron axe now. You get the iron axe. You are going to get, let's see. That's the thing you would have gotten anyway. We're going to give you the massive mallet. Because this way, you don't have a horrible time. I don't have any of these patches, so there's nothing I can do for patches or armor for him at the moment. Which is a shame, but I mean, there's not really much I can do. Okay, so what do you have? You have a scale shield. I could swap that down if I get the shield later, but I need more money to do that. I'm gonna have to off-screen grind for the other equipment that's here. But I'm probably gonna, all things considered, I'm probably going to do that after we get through the story moments right now. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna grind on screen, that's ridiculous. Like, after this episode, maybe. After the episode, maybe the episode after this one, I will grind, but I know now for certain I'm gonna be grinding. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go into the palace, shall we? Oh, you're not going to let me through. You lot are travelers, I take it? That's right, sir. We've come to Hamlin to meet one of the great sages. And we think he's inside the palace. I just noticed Borear. Oh, that's great. Is that so? And I suppose you'd like me to let you in so you can have a look for him, am I right? Ha! Great sage indeed. Good one, boy. Huh? You've obviously not been listening to your emergency decrees. No one's been allowed anywhere near the palace for ages. Ha ha ha! These travelers, eh? Never seem to have a clue, do they? How would we? I take it the emergency decrees things are done in, you know, emergencies. And at some point the decree was made, hey, you know, you can't go in the palace. Which would be fine. But, I mean, they need some way for travelers just coming in to get this information, because then you have an instance like this where I don't have any idea that I can't go in. Maybe, I don't know, have pamphlets or something, or when someone goes in town, look, listen, I mean, you just got here, gotta let you know, no one's allowed to go in the palace. That was a law that was established a little while ago, unless you work there, you're not allowed in. Enjoy your stay in Hamlin. Excuse me? At least we have some manners. I do apologize for my young friend. She was merely unaware of the decree you mentioned, and is regrettably quick to anger. We beg your pardon. Swain, what on earth are you... Shh, I got an idea. An idea? What is it then? Got a way to get us in the palace, have you? Yes, and it's very simple. We wear disguises. Disguises? Keep your voice down, mun! Haven't you noticed? The guards' faces can't be seen under that armor they're wearing. What? You're saying we have to wear those awful pig suits? Just grin and bear it, okay, Esther? We'll get through this. But where do we get them, Swain? We're not gonna have to steal it, are we? Pipe down, mun! Seriously! Alright, everyone just stay calm. I told you about the black market they have here in Hamlin, right? Well, they'll definitely have some pig armor for us there. We'll just have to go and get it. Really? Crikey! Look who's got all the answers, eh? Huh. I don't see why you couldn't always be this useful. And I don't see why you're such... I really don't get why she's so mean to Swain. What the hell did he do to deserve this? I mean, yes, we met from him stealing something from us. And granted, he's a bit shady looking. But he's on our team now. He's clearly been helping us all this time. What is... I don't see why you couldn't always be this useful. What's that exactly supposed to mean? We've only known for like, what, 2 days? And when was he not useful? I mean, he's been useful ever since we came here. He's been useful in fights. Personally, I think she's just being a bitch. Esther is not one of my favorite characters in this game. I mean, if I honestly had to arrange our party in a top... Well, I guess we only have like 5 people, right? No, 4 people. I would classify Drippy at the top, obviously. Then... I'd say Oliver. I like Oliver. I mean, he's kind of dumb, but... You know, and I passed where we were supposed to go because I'm arranging my list here. Oliver's kind of dumb, but, you know, he's genuine, and he's a good guy, so I like him. Swain, he's a fun character. Esther's just annoying all the time. Oh yeah, this guy would be standing right here, blocking our way if earlier, but now we can go in here. Normally, this is as far as I'd let an outsider get, but that fellow you're with shared some rather juicy gossip with me. In exchange for which, I'm gonna turn a blind eye. On you go! Great. Appreciate it. Hello, young man. I hope you and your friends aren't here to make mischief. I'm sure you're not. It's just that I've come across some rum sword in the past. I see. Well, we'll be sure to keep an eye out. This guy, I think, is like at least 4 quests that we're gonna go on. Well, there you have it. It was another waste of time. A waste of time? What do you mean, sir? It's my sister, you see. She's been poorly, and I've devoted my life to trying to find a cure. Gee, sounds like you've both had a hard time. I hope you find the cure for her soon. I was on the verge of completing a remedy I felt sure I would cure her. But now I wonder why I bothered. Huh? But you were nearly there! I fear it has been a fruitless exercise. All those years I've wasted... Bah! Perhaps nothing can be done for her. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life on a fool's errand. I did my best, but it's over. And she must accept that. Mr. Drippy, I think this man might be...
There's Sharp Ollie boy, you've got it in one. He's heartbroken, no mistake, and lacking kindness he is.
Well, we just so happen to have a blue question mark of kindness. If things stay like this, his sister will never get well, and he'll never be happy. We need to do something.
There's good of you, Ollie boy. Now remember, it's kindness we're after. Scribble it on your hand so you don't forget. Hang on, you got a spot of kindness by there, ain't it? And it, Ollie boy. What are you waiting for? Just give hot mud.
Here is your blue question mark of kindness, my good man. What in the world have I been playing at? Dawdling here while my dear sister suffers. Nito, you got your kindness back. Now you're cured. It's time to cure your sister. You have my deepest gratitude. Now, on with my research. But it almost slipped my mind. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation for your sterling work. You've saved 2 lives today. And we got 2 bottles of Pixie Dew and 500 guilders. Young man from Hamlin is being uncharacteristically unkind to his sister. But we've solved that and got 3 merit stamps in the process. Now what do you have for us, good sir? This is a calamity! My supplies have run dry! And I was so close to finishing! Is something wrong, sir? I was on the verge of completing this medicine for my poor ailing sister, but I've run out of ingredients! Geez, what rotten luck! You must be really worried about her, huh? Yes, indeed I am. At present, she's convalescing in Castaway Cove. But if I could cure her, she could home and live with me. You mean she's stuck there until you finish making her medicine? Jeepers, no wonder you're working so hard. I actually have a small favor to ask of you, if I may. Would you be so kind as to collect some feel-good fungus for me? Sure, I could manage that. You would? Oh, that would simply be splendid. That would be a huge help. You should find feel-good fungus growing in the forest to the west of this city. Okay, sir, leave it to us. Thank you so much. Alright, so that's something we'll have to do. But in the meantime, let's get these suits of armor. And then we'll go looking for that fungus form to complete that quest. I mean, I would have liked to finish the side quest last episode, but we did not have time. Anyway, let's talk to this fine gentleman here. William Abel.
Powdered Alcorn! Fresh black truffles! There's nothing old Abel can't be able to get! What'll it be today?
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
Have I met you somewhere before?
No. Now then, let's get down to business. I need some grunt armor. 4 suits. Can you help me out?
Blimey! Grunt armor? I don't handle gear like that, sir. But if I did, what would you need it for?
You don't need to worry about that. Let's just say the place we need to go has what you might call a strict dress code.
Is that a fact? Well, even if I was in the armor business, gear like that ain't easy to get a hold of. You'll just have to look elsewhere, sir.
I see. Well, I had hoped it wouldn't come to this. I wouldn't have to mention this, but I know about Grace. I know you love her, and that you try to hide her...
Don't say another word! Where did you hear that name?
You know how it goes. Spend long enough in the gutter and you're bound to pick up some dirt.
Alright, I'll get your armor. I'll get it for you right away. Just a moment.
Huh? Was that a threat? Maybe. But the end justifies the means, right? We need that armor. That's terrible! This isn't right. We can't take advantage of people like this. Yes, all right. I did a terrible thing. You're right. I'm sorry. There, I apologized. Stop looking at me like that. It won't happen again, all right? Do you promise? Well, I promise to try my best. Humph! You can't even make a simple promise? What kind of man are you? He did promise to try. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty good considering he's the shady, lock-picking, rogue kind of guy. We need him in his under-the-table dealings.
Here's your armor. Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you going to put it on straight away?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Abel.
Now look, I don't know what you're up to, but be careful, alright? Oh, and nice one, by the way.
What?
Your friend. I take my hat off to him. Only a real pro could have worked out my little secret. Funny, really? Before he mentioned it, I had him down as a right joker, but he obviously knows what he's doing, eh?
So, it wasn't a threat? Esther, you really should apologize to Swain. Swain, look. Come on, let's get changed. Drippy has the best one. Just a helmet. Look, Swain, I'm sorry about what I said before. It's fine. Now, how does your armor feel? I guess mine's a little big. Mine too. I bet I look huge. No, you look just like you usually do. Oh. What's that supposed to mean? Come on, you guys. Let's stop fighting and head for the palace. You're right, Oliver. Let's find that great sage. Blimey, Esther and Swain got a right old rapport. With the right material, they could go far on the stand-up circuit. You've got a suit of Hamlin armor, rather. Harmlin. Doesn't look like there's any treasure chests I can open in here, so we're gonna move out.